Welcome to episode 163 of the MLM Monday show. Today we're going to be talking about what's your dollar per hour target for your reps and what does that mean. So, as we unpack the concept today, go ahead and message in if you're watching live. If you're watching on replay, go ahead and do that as well. I'm always excited to connect with each and every single one of you today here on the show. So, this question of what is your dollar per hour target for your members is an exciting one because it asks you to frame up what it feels like to be a part of your direct sales company and your opportunity in a structured way where people who promote you can have a certain expectation of how much time they trade for money. Now, why is this a relevant topic and a relevant discussion for you to have? Well, think about the world today. We're in this post COVID, mid COVID world at this moment, and many people who promote your company, the masses, the part timers, are replacing income that may have been lost by a part time job that's no longer available, by extra gigs they were picking up that are no longer available, all sorts of needs they want to address. And the question becomes when you go back into the future of whatever the future looks like in your country, right? When those jobs or opportunities become available again, right? um, is your opportunity going to be something that still looks good to them, or will that $18 an hour or $15 an hour or $12 an hour at whatever opportunities they worked at before appeal to them? So I'm unpacking this thought today. Alan Lewis from Strategic Choice Partners wrote about it in World of Direct Selling earlier this week, and I wanted to share some thoughts on that article and his thoughts of this dollar per hour. I love how Alan always challenges direct sales companies to think about it as a dollar per hour ratio because it's a powerful thought. If you unpack your opportunity and start to think about how to structure it in a way where people have a set expectation of the amount of hours they should spend, an average of what they could earn, it forces you as the company to put together a real game plan for people to get to real income from direct sales, from retail commissions. And that is the building block of every great and strong referral marketing company in the space. If you have a whole bunch of people retailing product and earning direct commissions from retailing that product in the space every single day. And they have some real expectations around, yeah, if I spend 3 hours to call some people and do this Facebook event and share these tools through my mobile app, I can expect to make 50 bucks. Well, okay, 350. Okay, I made 18, $17 an hour. Okay, got it. So it starts to help them understand how much time it takes to go earn in their life because that's what they're used to. One of the biggest proponents of why this is important, why this argument is something you should be thinking about as you run your direct sales company, this dollar per hour ratio, is because that's how people have been trained to think. The majority of your members who are joining your company think about their dollar per hour income. So if you can explain your opportunity in a way of, hey, this is the dollar per hour you could expect if you did this work, that creates a path forward for them. So what are the ways to do that in this COVID era? Like, how do you do that right? Well, you have to provide the path and you have to provide the tools. This is one of the pieces that I'll put in the links below here for you to check out. We talk often on the show about companies that are engaging with predictive action platforms because there's a whole different look to what you provide for members today. It's not just an app or a replicated website or an online ordering system that's critical to your work today. It's how you actually coach people on what to say in each given scenario so they can maximize their time that they spend building your business. How can you set up your systems so that they feel like a top leader sitting next to the newest person on your team, just telling them what to do next? Well, if you could do that and you can set up your systems that way, well, then people have an opportunity to be successful. Then people can actually win inside of your company and you can measure it. One of the things that people miss out on all the time is measuring what are my people doing to get sales and measuring what is actually getting people to my shopping cart and measuring, hey, um, what content should we be telling people to share at any given moment? Because most people don't have systems that are that sophisticated, and so they teach methods at a training and hope that people embrace them and hope that people text those things out or say them on Facebook Messenger, but many times the corporate company doesn't know, truly know, when they implement new ideas if they're working or not. So one of the first things I can encourage you to do is to start measuring your activity so that you can make better decisions on real data. Let me say that again. Measure your activity so you can make real decisions on real data. Think about that for a second. Many of you who run direct sales companies have lots of data after people are members or after they're customers, but very little data, if not no data, on how people are becoming members or how they're becoming customers. So if we can answer that and we can do something there, well, that's something very, very special. That's a game changer inside of the space. So with that, I want to encourage you that you want to start thinking about the components of what it takes to build a direct sales company in a dollar per hour proposal and what it would take to explain that to others and start outlining your opportunity in a way of measuring your success based on how much time people are spending and the results they're getting. All right? If you'd like to see more about predictive actions and how to actually start measuring your success, I'll put a link below as well here in the comments. Thank you for joining us on the MLM Monday show. We'll look forward to connecting with each of you soon. Bye for now.